Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Everybody, I feel terrible right now. I think it might be allergies, or I'm getting a cold. I don't know. But if you get a cold now, newsflash: if you get a cold now, it's COVID. It doesn't matter if it's not COVID. It is COVID to anyone around you. So I better not be sniffling in my work office. I'm gonna get some glares. I'm gonna get some death stares. That's for sure.
Is that? Excuse me. Are you sniffling? I heard some. What is that? Excuse me. My name is Caleb, and yeah, I just want to report a violation of stop the spread policy. Can you mask up when you're coughing? Can you sneeze? One thing.
One thing, one thing I hate is, well, I just want to make an announcement. We have a sniffler. Everybody, hello. We got a sniffler.
I gotta report a sniffler. I heard some sniffling and some sneezing. I heard maybe a cough. God forbid. Everybody please evacuate immediately. Please. Evacuate. Evacuate the goddamn office now.
Evacuate the fucking office. We got a sniffler. Somebody was. Evacuate. We're gonna need an evacuation ASAP. Please evacuate the goddamn office. We got a sniffler. Sniffler alert. We got a sniffler, everybody. Please evacuate. I heard a sneeze. I maybe heard a blow nose. Get the fuck out! I've been trying to limit my
sneezing in the office because you're gonna get some kind of glare, or you're gonna get, I don't know. It just feels like a thought crime to have any kind of cold symptom now. It's like, excuse me, I noticed a tissue being held at some point. I don't know what that is. Are you upset about something? Is this a crying, or is this a sniffler alert? Like, what's going on? We may have to take you outside and do a firing squad to save the grandmas. We have to kill people. Just kidding. I'm not killing anyone on the podcast. I just said that word. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, my allergies, guys.
My allergies. My fucking allergies are like, oh my god, like my allergies are like really getting out of control.
Ugh, man. I never even thought about allergies until a year or two ago. Now, is that a coincidence? I did get the, the thing that rhymes with snot. I did get the thing that rhymes with smaxine in 2021. And then after that is when my allergies got worse. Now, is that a coincidence? I think it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I do wonder sometimes, but I know I had them before and I just ignored them. I had them in a few years ago. I started to notice them around spring. Like I would just sneeze all the time. And I'm like, I might have allergies or something. I never got it. And I never did anything about it. I just kind of would just deal with it. But then, like, I don't know, last year, I don't know when it was, last year or the year before, maybe last year, they got just out of control, like, in the summer or spring, I forget. Like, they just got worse, and then I get headaches, and that's why I do something about it. I might deal with it if it wasn't for the headaches. Like, I don't know. But this, I don't know if it's a cold or not, so I'm just warning you guys, if you don't want to catch it, just turn off the episode and unsubscribe. You know, you don't want to risk anything, just unsubscribe, guys. I subscribe to the thought that, I don't know, that I'm a little girl and I have allergies now. I'm like a nerd now. I might need an inhaler soon. I used to think allergies were like the same as asthma. Like, oh, you have allergies? Where's your inhaler? Like, I'm an idiot. So, although I don't get like what is it? I don't know. And I don't want to go into that rabbit hole of what asthma is. Yeah, you know, I mean, but I just don't like having allergies. Like, I just, you know, I don't know if you guys heard of these things called dating apps. You guys hear these things? Hey, you guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? You guys hear these dating apps? Yeah, I know. Am I right? You guys groaning? Yeah, I agree. And like this girl wanted to talk on the phone before we met up. I might be done with that. I might not do it again. Cause like, it didn't like do anything for me. I mean, I guess if somebody wants to tell if you're, why, like, oh, I think she did it cause she wanted to see if it's gonna go anywhere or like, I don't know. I don't think it actually matters. Like, cause that went well and then we met up and it didn't go anywhere. So like, I mean, I guess I don't think it matters at all. Unless you want to see if somebody has a weird voice, I guess. What if you... Now, yeah, if I was a girl, I might do that because I forget who said this before. Oh, yeah, my one ex-girlfriend actually was like, oh, you didn't call me before we met up, so I was worried you might have a weird high voice. Like, that is really weird to me when guys have high voices. Like, it just is really... Like, I'm always like, what's going on with them? Do they have a disorder? And I might, like, I'm too judgmental because I'm a short guy. Like, I could have, like, if I was tall, I'd be the same way about short guys, I think. I want to call you first so I can tell if you're short or not. They have a different voice. God, that would suck. What if, like, every guy who's under 5'8" had a higher voice? Like, I should if I'm short, but it doesn't really, you know. But that is weird, like, you know, oh, I gotta see, like, some guys you would date, like, guy looks totally normal, and then you guys meet up for a date, and he's like,
hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, this is Brian. Hi, how's it going? Oh, yeah, you look, let's get in. Let's, get settled, yeah. I'm a man. I'm a grown man.
I might just make an excuse at that point. Like, if a girl had a voice like...
Okay, how's it going? Hi, this is Marie. Yeah, hi, how are you? How are you? I'm really hungry, so if you could give me some fucking food. Hey, Brian, oh my god, hi, I have Gigantism. It wouldn't be this low, hold on. Hi, my name is Linda.
Sorry, just disclaimer, I don't mean to make fun of anyone with gigantism, but this is how they talk. They always have a low, like, literally it sounds like if you slowed down a tape.
Hi, this is Linda. Hi, nice to meet you. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, my name is Linda. Oh my god, how are you? Like, oh my god. What if...
It sounded like that, but at a deep voice.
Brian, oh my god, like, I'm just a party girl. Like, I'm a party girl. My name's Linda. And I have gigantism, and, just nice to meet you. Yeah, oh my god, how nice to meet you. I have gigantism. I have a giant...
Now having allergies is something I'm worried about with dating. I didn't even think about it before, but The reason I was talking about calling that girl, like, I called that girl and I guess I was sniffling or I sounded like this, like, or I sound stuffed up, and she goes, "Oh, are you okay? You sound a little sick or something." And it was, I just have I think I had allergies that day or something, and I said, "No, it's allergies." But then I was like, "Oh no, she's worried I have COVID and she's not gonna want to meet up." I mean, you know what a fucking pain in the ass it is, like, especially 2 years later to be like worried that a girl's gonna cancel on you because you sniffled on a. I mean, girls are the ones that really can't get over this. Like, I think a lot of guys are over, like, not thinking about it. But girls are the ones with masks that I see still. Like, it's always girls. I mean, it'll be sometimes guys, but sometimes it's like their boyfriend is like in solidarity masking up. Like, all right, okay, fine. I'll put a mask on if you want me to put a mask on. I'll put a mask on my fucking dick so you can.
Yeah, me and my boyfriend have been masking up for, like, when we have sex or whatever. I'll have him mask up downstairs, if you know what I mean. Like, we just have been experimenting with, and it's really not that bad. I mean, it's really not that bad. He just puts a mask on. I mean, he gets, like, burns on his, on his little monster. That's our nickname for his penis, little monster. And he gets a little bit of burns on there, mask burns, but I don't know. For me, it's okay. I mean, yeah, he has to thrust kind of hard and he gets burns on there. It's painful for him, but for me, I mean, if you use enough, like, lotion, it doesn't hurt that bad. It still hurts bad, but, we mask up for that kind of thing. Yeah, we, like, totally mask up, like, yeah, we, like, mask up when we make out and stuff. It's like, whatever, but, we kind of, like, we, like, have the memory of what it used to feel like when we actually, like, touched each other without a mask on, and we just kind of have that as a fantasy, And, like, it's not that bad. Like, oh my
god. We mask up in solidarity of the victims of Ukraine. I mean, that's why I mask up. I mean, because, like, they might need a mask because of the rubble and the smoke in the air. And I'm also thinking of COVID. Like, they don't really have they don't have the remedies for the virus as much as we do, because their buildings are blown up or whatever. So, like, out of solidarity, I mask up because they can't. Maybe they ran out of masks because they're Russian. I don't know if you guys know this, but Putin he ordered an attack on the mask facilities there. So, like, they don't have any masks left. So, like, I'm just out of solidarity. I'm like
totally masking up for the Ukraine people. I'm masking out of solidarity with the Nazis and the Ukraine army.
I bet you, like, a year later, after the Ukraine war, I guarantee there's gonna be, like, New York Times articles about the Nazis in the Ukraine, and it'll be like, the problematic Nazism, I don't know the plural of that, and the Ukraine forces that we ignored, and it'll act like they're, like, now reckoning with it. Like, I think that's gonna happen after. I don't know. No one cares about anything anymore, as long as it fits the narrative. The narrative, everybody. Okay. Hold on while I look. I don't know if you guys heard about. I don't know if you guys heard about Darrell Brooks, the row that's going on there. Darrell Brooks, he drove his van into a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Michigan, I guess it is. Now, I was looking up trying to see if I'm going to get a copyright strike off. Just looking at a trial. Could I show the video? Would that matter if I don't show the video? If you guys want to see what he looks like, go ahead and look it up yourself.
Her head snapped back, and the body.
Here's a clip of, and this is the most entertaining trial I've ever seen. Like, I haven't watched all of it, obviously, but I've watched clips of it, and then Friday I watched, like, I don't know, hours of it. I mean, it's like really, and that's kind of messed up to say because of what happened. This guy clearly did it. It's on video. The news isn't even talking about it. Everybody, like, nobody even knows this is going on. Like, two of my friends both didn't even know the guy's name. I mean, I think everybody remembers something about a, like, this is what happened to me. I was like, who? I was like, oh yeah, the Christmas parade thing. Didn't something happen? Then I didn't even know anything. Because, you know, I mean, there is a thing with the media, like, there is a thing, like, it's just, like, undoubtedly, like, completely obvious that the media does not report on anything unless it's a white guy. I mean, I'm not trying to be, like, an alt-right person. Like, that's probably, they argue that, but, I mean, that's what the media does not talk about anything. Like, they will just not announce, like, anything about the case. They'll just say, because, you know, everybody, oh, Christmas parade thing. But you don't know who the guy's name is. You don't know that this crazy trial is going on. I mean, everybody was talking about Johnny Depp's stupid trial. But this guy is a mass murderer. I mean, he did not a mass shooting. So maybe that's why the media's not reporting on it. But he drove his van and killed a bunch of people. And I think it was around, I don't think it was 2020. But, you know, everybody was so used to rioting and, like, Black Lives Matter stuff that might have overshadowed it too. But I think it was after that stuff. But so this guy is actually being his own lawyer in court. And he's, like, an idiot. I mean, I can't even get over that this is happening. Like, I've just been watching clips and, like, I'm thinking, like, if somebody tried to parody this, like SNL, if they had any balls, would try to parody this, but you can't actually because it's that ridiculous. Like, there's really no way to even parody it. And this guy's clearly, like, a psycho, like, has clearly some mental illness going on, but that doesn't, like, he clearly knows right from wrong. He's not schizo even. He's just a psycho, narcissistic guy. And this is a clip of him pretending to be upset after a witness described, like, you know, him hitting people.
Body remained on the hood as it passed the side.
This is him pretending to be
My
upset.
gut feeling in that was.
Thank you, sir. I don't have any other questions for you.
Here we go, guys.
All right, Mr. Brooks, do you have any questions for this witness?
I do. Whew.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm just upset. All right, I'm just gonna show it. I don't care. Got his hand on his head there. I'm sorry, man. I just need a minute.
I apologize. I just need a quick second.
You can tell he's faking too. It's just, you know what it is? He's thinking of what to ask the guy. He's thinking of what to do, but he's pretending. He's pretending he's upset. I mean, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. I mean, there's no coverage of this guy. And I mean, if you do make fun of this guy, you're going to end up doing his accent, so that's going to be called racist. But I mean, this is how the guy talks, and it's not about his race. I mean, you had that, you know, remember the Charlottesville white supremacist stuff? The guy, he ran into people, or I guess one person. I don't know if it was more than one. But if he was on trial and he was doing this, like, everybody would be mocking him and doing his accent. Like, so it's not about his race. Like, the fact that the media is not covering this because they're afraid it'll be racist is actually racist, because you're saying that all black people are like this, so you can't show it. I mean, this is gold for like. This normally would be like gold for media. Like, this whole trial is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's just because I happen to follow some people on YouTube that watched it. It's really the only reason I know that this is happening, honestly. All right, so he's acting. Yeah, I'm just upset. Put his head down. Oof.
At some point in
Sorry, man. Just need to take a second, you know.
stated that you heard, or rather you saw brake lights. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, I did.
This guy
To the
hates
best of
them.
your knowledge, what would be the only time you would see brake lights on the vehicle?
The point right before Jane fell off the hood.
So, like, his wife or somebody he knows got hit, too. So he hates this guy. Yeah, in the whole trial, he keeps, like, shouting, like, objection. Objection.
No, just Jane. No, these are thoughts that you don't.
All right, what else was I saying? Yo, he's like, yo, for real. This dude knows how to, yo, like, I know law and shit. Oh, this is, like, one of the funniest parts. They show his, like,
Can that be explained?
they show his rap video that he made, and he, like, tries to stop it from being shown.
No, the jury will disregard the statements outside the presence of the jury, but I will allow the state to play it in its entirety without audio.
Your Honor, I have all the exhibits. They were provided.
Mr. Brooks, I'll take that up along with the other two issues I still need to
But
address.
how can you play something that's not, that I didn't even
Mr. Brooks,
have?
I'll take that up outside the presence of the jury.
This
Your
is
objections are
mind-boggling.
noted.
This is
It's
mind-boggling.
overruled.
Mind-boggling.
Actually, Your Honor, I changed my mind. I would like to play the audio, please.
This is mind-boggling.
I want to have it played
Mind-boggling and
first, and I'll
shit.
make a ruling and I'll take that up.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you.
So we will play the entire video, Your Honor, 2 minutes, 33 seconds.
Objection to that. Why does the whole video need to be played? Is this setting the foundation?
It's relevant. You can talk to the officer about it.
Look at it.
I question him
Detective
about
about
this
it.
video.
the still frame from the video. The video wasn't even in the exhibits that I received.
I didn't know this was going to be played, so it shouldn't be played.
I actually didn't even receive them. They
Mr.
were
Brooks, please
obtained.
stop. The jury will disregard his statements. He's not testifying. The video's playing.
Dude, look at how fucking cool he is in this video. I wish the audio was playing. I bet this isn't on any, like, it's probably taken down, like, his actual video. Yo, why you gotta play this? And I didn't want you to play that, so you shouldn't. I bet it's really good, though. I mean, he's probably a really good rapper and, like, whatever. Oh my god. I didn't want that to be shown, so, like, it shouldn't be, yo. So, like, I guess that's the van right there that, like, he used. That's why they played it. The same van that he hit people with is in this video. Right there, the red van. I don't know why it is. Yo, and it's not. I read somewhere that it was his mom's van. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm sure he lives at home. I mean, this guy.
Captured as
And I like all the footage I've seen from this. Everybody's like that, like, kind of polite Wisconsin accent, you know. And he's like a piece of shit, and they're just all like, "Can we do that? Can we do that, hon?"
a screenshot and presented to you in your direct testimony.
When did this video? When was this made a exhibit? Because I don't have it.
Objection, that's not a question for the witness, Your Honor.
That was a question. When was
Sustained
this
as the
video
form
made
of
an
a
exhibit?
question.
When was this video made an exhibit? That is a question.
I object to the question.
I love how he does that too. He like does that like almost clapping between words thing. Like, when was this done? I did not know this was in here. He's like clearly really flustered, like, and you shouldn't be so embarrassed of your creation, right? Like, I mean, it would suck being in court and having everybody listen to like this podcast, for example. But like, I don't know. It's just really funny that he's so embarrassed of his own.
Directed at the witness, Your Honor, it's beyond the scope of his knowledge.
Well, he said he saw it.
But that's not the question asked. So you can rephrase your question if you want to.
When did you see this exhibit? When did you see it?
With the under.
Am I answering when I saw the video for the first time?
Yes.
They have to like.
Your Honor. Why so?
They have to like ask the judge, like, because all of his questions are like like stupid as hell, and they have to look at the judge like, is that the question? Like, that's what happened the whole time.
Always funny at that table. It would be the same thing. I'll take that as disrespect because they were allowed to say something, and I.
Why are they allowed to laugh at my music video?
I would direct both parties to avoid commentary.
Okay, well, can you do that, please, and admonish them? Because I'm always the one getting admonished.
Everyone.
I take that as disrespect too.
Sir, I'm good. Can I do my job?
No, you may not.
It's directed to avoid laughing, commentary.
You have to tell him not to laugh because you're an embarrassment of a human being. And, like, this is all funny, but it's like this dude is a mass murderer. Like, I mean, we really should just be like, there he is on the video. You're going to prison, and we might put you to death. I mean, what? Like, but we have the whole, like, freedom thing where you get to, you know, argue a case. And all he's trying to do is just, like, make a mistrial or something. I guess. Because he has no, like, all he does is, like, throw out objection all the time. I mean, I'm a lawyer, so I know this stuff. See if I had anything else good. There's some hilarious stuff going on. Oh, the part where he, like... well, the judge keeps having to put him in a different room because he, like, he literally throws tantrums. Like, one part I saw, he was, like, in the other room, and he was, like, refusing to listen. Like, he took his headphones off, and he was like, I'm not even going to listen then if you're going to put me in there. Like a literal toddler. Oh, my God. Oh, and he stared the judge down. This part I saw when they, like, talk about his past, and I guess that he was convicted of some kind of sex offense because the girl was a minor at the time, and he gets really upset after that. Like, he went off for like half hour after that. He just kept going off.
The state has the ability to question you about that, or question this witness.
Look how he's looking.
Look at the veracity of what your claims are here.
Okay.
So.
Okay, hon.
When I may take an early lunch.
I ain't gonna look at you. Look. He's not even looking at her.
Bring it, but without that letter, I'm not allowed.
Look how clever he is. Like, he has a suit on, so you know he's a smart guy. And he's like, he always, like, this, every clip I see, he's making these expressions, like, impressed with himself.
Following this line of questioning.
I'm not allowing.
Do you have the letter with you in court?
I just said no. How many times I gotta say the same thing on record?
You know, sometimes, sir, I don't hear what you say because you interrupt me so much or you answer quietly. And I'm taking notes and I'm focused on probably a dozen things at the same time.
But if I say
okay.
something under my breath,
okay, hon.
Seems to hear it. Everybody seems to hear that just fine.
That's a little suspicious. That's a little suspicious. Y'all hear what I say under my breath. But then when so this clip is like, when I was watching Friday, he was, this is from when he said he got a letter from his ex-girlfriend when he was in prison. And the judge was like, well, we need proof that it was definitely her that sent it. And he was just like, it's her. Why do I need proof? Like, what do you mean? It is her. And she was just like, well, some kind of proof, like her signature or like, just like a legal thing. And he just didn't get it. He just kept saying, like, there's a conspiracy against him that, like, because he knows it's her, that should be it. Like, everybody should, like, the legal process should just go, okay, well, he says that. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
yes, we
assumes,
can hear it very
and
clearly.
everybody assumes that it has to be disparaging. Or,
Once again, you're doing this tactic.
because
try to
it's not a
go
tactic,
off
it's
of what
facts.
we're talking
It's
about
facts.
to some other reason.
It's facts.
to
Because
some
I
other
find
thing.
it hard.
Yo, that's facts. And the judge, like, basically, I mean, the judge does treat him like, at first when I was watching this, I was, like, really annoyed with the judge. Like, even though the judge was being, like, admonishing him each time, I thought, like, she should just be, like, really upset. I thought she should just do something, like, kick him out. But then now I'm like, actually, okay, this was the better idea, because this way they don't have to, I guess, do a mistrial. I don't really know anything about the legal system, but I guess what he's trying to do is get her so upset that, like, the case is like there's a mistrial, you know, and he says, I was treated, like, unfairly, but she keeps doing this thing where she's just, like, talking to a toddler, because that's how he's acting, and she keeps putting him in timeout. That's what she does. That's literally what's going on, like, because each time he acts like a piece of shit, and then she's forced to put him in the other room. That's timeout, basically. Like, she's treating him like a little, like, I don't know, second grader that's, like, acting up, and that's making him look worse, actually.
To believe that
I'm gonna
all
let
of
the
a sudden
state.
nobody hears what I say.
I'm gonna let the state
man,
make
stop.
a record of
Yeah, see? There's conspiracy against me.
why they
Stop.
believe it's objectionable,
Stop.
because I haven't let them do that. I've given you multiple opportunities to tell me why you
So
believe
I
it's.
didn't get these pictures from nobody else. Why was
The
somebody
record will
else
reflect you have 2 pictures that you believe were from this witness.
that I know is from him?
No, that you believe.
That I know.
All right, I'll ask the state their position on all of this.
My position, Your
That
Honor,
I know it, so you should.
first of all, should not be admissible. 1, because of a discovery violation. We've never seen them before. 2, because we have reason to believe that he did not get them from Erica Patterson. He is on a jail phone call talking to his mother, Dawn Woods.
And this is another funny thing. He keeps muttering the whole time, like when other people are talking. He's like, no. Nope. That's a lie.
About Dawn Woods sending these photographs to him. Now,
That's a lie. I object.
Let the state make their argument without interruption.
I object to that. Oh, and there's other clips. Like, he also, like, when somebody says his name, for some reason he keeps going, I don't identify by that name. I don't consent to that name. And I don't even know what strategy that is. Like, maybe he's trying to, like, I don't know. I don't really get it. I guess he maybe is saying, like, because he also says, like, I'm the alleged defendant for some reason. Like, he's trying to maybe just say it wasn't him. So saying he's not Darrell Brooks is part of that, I guess.
That's a lie, though.
3, I believe that these photographs are designed to make a suggestion to the jury that Erica Patterson is a bad mom. I think that is what the defendant is trying to do.
Yeah, this lady he's talking about is his ex-girlfriend that he has a kid with. And she was on the stand before, and he had to question, like, this is a problem, like, all these witnesses have to put up with this guy, this murderer, acting as a lawyer, so they have to like pretend he's like a lawyer, and like his ex had to go on the stand. Ugh.
And if we're going to go down that road, then we would be forced to counter that claim. First of all, it doesn't make her an incredible witness, if it's even true. And second of all, if we go down that road, we would be forced to counter that claim by pointing out that not only does the defendant not live with the child in question, he doesn't live with any of the other children that he has. He impregnated Erica Patterson when she was a minor in Nevada. And for doing so, he was convicted of statutory sexual seduction.
Oh, shit.
Guilty in March of 2007 to that felony offense, and is a sex offender on the registry as a result.
Watch this.
So if there's any causation that would lead to Erica Patterson being a bad mom, Mr. Brooks has a direct role in that causation.
And that's
Furthermore,
I object to that.
I'm not
because
done.
that's a lie.
Let him
Because at the end of the day,
Let him
if
finish,
we're gonna open the door
Mr.
on that, no,
Brooks.
since he want to make a record and not be accurate, so let's be accurate on the record. Since you think you know so much,
Once
so
again,
we can
Mr.
open the
Brooks
door
is
on.
being
We can
loud,
open the door on how old she told me
disrespectful,
she was when we met.
interrupting.
We can ask that question
He is
too. Then
over the
you
top
ask that?
animated
Do you
right
know
now.
that?
Mr. Brooks, I'm ordering you to sit down and to let the state
No,
finish.
I'm not
No.
here and let somebody be inaccurate on the record and lie on the record.
Right, under Illinois versus Allen, I've warned him.
Oh, I
that
think
he
he's a
is
little
going to
upset
be
about that.
removed from the courtroom. And you know what? Let me dial
Sex
that
offender.
back. We're just going to take an early lunch, 1 hour. We'll be back. And
Listen, he
unless
goes
he
off
says that
here.
better, and he can go, it is inadmissible. She will not be questioned. And under 90611, I will declare the cross-examination closed. Thank you. We're in recess. 1 hour.
Oh my God.
So let's open the door on all of it then, so we can get all of it on the record. Since you think you know so much.
Facts.
Did you know she said she was 18 when I met her? Did you know that?
She said she was 18. It don't even matter that she wasn't, because she said she was. Why are you bringing that up? He was pissed that you brought that up. She said she was 18, Your Honor. Ugh, fucking scumbag. Ugh, man. I didn't want to use this video because it's a Law and Crime Network. It's not my video. Please don't send me a notice about that. I hate YouTube so much. It's like I never get this problem on anything else. But if I'm showing video and playing anything that isn't mine, I get some kind of like, yo. She said she was 18. It don't even matter that she was 11. God, I can't believe he got convicted too. It wasn't even that he just got in trouble. He had a sex offender status too. I mean, yeah, you got whoever is listening, you should look this shit up. I mean, he is. I can't believe how crazy this is. I mean, everybody talked about the Johnny Depp thing, and I know Amber Heard was like, that was crazy how she was acting on the stand. But I mean, this guy, you know, the being your own lawyer thing is like the most entertaining thing. If every criminal had to do that, just imagine. Like, I feel like they will dramatize, like they will reenact this, and it just won't be as good. Like, the real footage is, like, you can't make fun of it. It's already so ridiculous. But, yeah, look that trial up. I think, like, some part of this is, like, just during the pandemic, like, people could get away with more, like, and now we're seeing some of this shit come out, like, I don't know, like, especially when the BLM riots were going on that summer, you know, and now, like, you know, that happened, that Christmas parade, like, these people probably thought they were going to get away with it because there was so much shit going on in society with the pandemic that I think they got emboldened to just do whatever they wanted. And I mean, in the city, they still are doing that. Like, people are still pushing people in front of trains and stuff because of the bail thing, which, I mean, I guess you still at least have an arrest record, but this guy, I think he thought he was going to just get away with it. I mean, I think there was just so much shit in society, like, that the criminals are just getting, you know, crazy people are getting crazier and normal people are becoming crazy. That's what happened during the pandemic. I mean, it really messed people up. And the way he, like, never lets anybody finish a sentence, like, and then the whole trial is just sitting there muttering. He's cutting people off. He doesn't let the judge speak, like, finish any sentence. That's like, I mean, I have a coworker that was doing that in work meetings, you know, the past couple of months, and that became a huge deal. And I just think people kind of went a little crazy, like more crazy. I mean, people that were already really weird or unstable at all became way unstable after the COVID stuff. I mean, and I think, you know, this is an example of a guy trying to, like, mess with this system. Like, criminals, like, will take advantage of any loophole. People kind of think, like, with the whole defund the police thing, like, oh, cops, like, are bad. Let's get rid of every police. Like, yeah, I mean, there's definitely a good deal of scumbag cops, but, like, you can't just get rid of, like, any kind of punishment for crime. I mean, because criminals will take advantage. Like, There's people that are known as con men. There's people that are always, there's those people, like all the time. There's a percentage of the population that their whole existence is to con people and to be a criminal. So like you're never going to get rid of those people. You're just going to make it easier or harder for them to do their thing. I mean, and like with the I don't know, this guy might have got in some kind of delusion where he thought like he would get away with this, but the good thing about being on trial like this is that this is like how you are. Like same thing with Amber Heard, like your true nature is being shown to everybody. I mean, this is how this guy is. Imagine being in a relationship with him, like, and this is the guy in court, you know? I know he's arguing for his life, so maybe he's more animated, but him, like, when the victims were testifying, like, he was being his best behavior that he can possibly be, and he was still being a piece of shit, so I can't believe he wasn't already in jail. The way this guy is like rage, like he has no like empathy for people. It's only about himself. Like everything is a conspiracy against him, you know? He's like a raving lunatic, basically. I mean, I've seen those people in the city, but I can't believe this guy has been a normal citizen until now, you know? I know he's been in jail though, so. But I mean, it's good that we have these trials. I guess I worry that like we're going to have judges that are woke in the future. And it won't be fair, you know what I mean? But at least a guy like this, his nature, his true nature, you're just seeing it play out. Like everybody's being nice. The judge is going over, like way overboard to be like explaining things to him and then being like, okay, if you keep going, I'm a little kid. And oh my God. But another way he's trying to game the system is the whole I'm not identifying as my name thing. You know, and there has been criminals that have said they're transgender in prison, so they get moved to a women's prison. Like, if you want to have these idealistic things, you got to know that somebody's going to take advantage of it. Like, things need to make sense at a certain point. Like, I mean, somebody that's trans, I mean, I kind of do think you should have to kind of have some kind of proof that you have gender dysphoria. Well, I don't know. Like, do whatever you want, you know, if you want to identify as whatever. But then legally, I don't know if we should really legally be like, okay, we're sending him to a women's prison because he is because you know he's a, like psychopath and he's just taking advantage. Like when somebody's a criminal, they're gonna you know, at some point you should be like, you should be able to say to this guy, look, you are Darrell Brooks. There is no way you cannot identify as your birth name, you know? And it's just like in a very tricky situation though, with the way we're kind of just like, you have to admit that we are letting anybody who claims anything, we're just going, okay. And we're like, and that is going to be taken advantage of by guys like this guy, so. Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Isn't that the song? Remember the Teletubbies, guys? Well, guess what? They're back.
Teletubbies are back, everyone. Get excited, as the Teletubbies are back. They've been rebooted on Netflix. So after you finish watching Cuties, put on Teletubbies for more kid fun. So yeah, I guess the
Teletubbies are back, and I guess some people were saying that they put like little kid faces on the sun that are like Asian and black, like making it woke or whatever. But I guess it's not really woke because they're just Teletubbies and they all look the same from these pictures anyway, except they have a brown Teletubby. You guys remember there being a brown one? Now look, there was remember those old rumors about that they're gay? I do think that's true. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this triangle symbol could be a pedo. This is one of those like maps, like hidden symbols. This triangle might mean something. Look, see, like you take the like whatever's on their heads. Some of them have like a long like rod, and then this one has a circle which you put the rod in, if you know what I mean. Teletubbies reboot dropping. Well, guess who will be watching? I want to say this about the Teletubbies. They are fucking creepy. I've never thought they were normal. I really have never liked the Teletubbies. I mean, I wasn't like a little kid when they were popular. Like, so I always just fucking thought they were creepy. The announcer is creepy. They're creepy. I mean, the whole, like, they are weird and creepy. I'm not into it. I don't know, man. This is fucking creepy. Oh, I guess there's new animated Teletubbies. Even that name is creepy. What the fuck is that?
Teletubbies coming to your screen soon. Please have the parents leave the room while we show the Teletubbies and how they frolic, if you know what I mean. Amanda Bynes is normal. Look at this. Amanda Bynes is normal.
Man, what the fuck? Just put her in an institution. Oh my god. Why can't you just get your fucking shit together? Look at her. She looks like a fucking... Oh my god, see, another case of the fucking septum piercing. Everybody who has this, red flag, okay? Look at this fucking ugly shit hanging out of your nose. God. Look at her then. Look, I mean, I don't know, Britney Spears has gone off the deep end too. Like, these conservatorships might have been a good idea. I think we're now seeing... I mean, her mom looks totally normal. And look... Look, I don't need to disparage anyone. If somebody has a mental health issue, then go get that taken care of. I'm not trying to disparage anyone. But look at this. 2004, Amanda Bynes. And then look at this. 2013, Amanda Bynes. Hair so fucked up that it looks like somebody put a giant wig on her face. Her eyes aren't even... She can't even see where she's going. Shaggy, looks like she has a dog on her head. God, man. I don't know, these conservatorships, maybe we should bring these back. I mean, this is really crazy. Now, were they MK Ultra victims? Now, were they MK Ultra patients, like 11 and Stranger Things, except they don't have powers. Their power is schizophrenia, I guess. What the fuck is going on? Like, this isn't even normal craziness. Like, this isn't like, oh, they got out of the conservatorship and then their parents, and then they got into drugs. This is like, what the fuck? Like, who is this? This isn't, oh my God, man. I don't know. I mean, I used to be like, oh, the conservatorship is weird. Why do they have those? Like, they should be allowed to be free. Maybe not, you know? Fucking ugly heart tattoo. What the fuck is going on? And they both have these weird boyfriends that, like, don't talk to the public and they just, like, are there. And he's not even, like, he's just a weird looking regular guy. Like, what? I feel like they're fake boyfriends or fiancés, you know? They're just, like, given to him. Like, oh, let's give her, like, a boyfriend, but it's really just a bodyguard or something. Like somebody put there as a, like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, and then even none of them, like, Britney Spears, same thing. Like, this guy's just in the picture. Like, we're holding hands. We're regular. We're normal. Hi, this is my, like, we're not even smiling. God, man. So this was her fiance, and then they broke up, and now they're back, but they're not engaged. Just fucking don't. What are you doing? I know she's she was a celebrity. Is that the appeal? I don't. This is my fiance. Like, we're really in love or whatever. See? We're both not smiling. Look, what the fuck is this? This is my fiance. I'm really in love with him. I couldn't tell you anything about him, but he's my fiance, and we're not smiling, so you know we're in love. Oh my god, that those two pictures, before this is really a good argument for the conservatorship here. Before, after, and this isn't even her low point. I don't think this is just when. Oh wait, this was her. She got her. Oh my god, I don't know. We're so happy. We're engaged. We're mysteriously holding hands. I don't know. Those are the Teletubbies there. They're CGI. At least those aren't the main ones. That would be stupid if they had CGI Teletubbies. I mean, they could easily. Because I don't know if you guys remember the original cast of the Teletubbies all committed suicide. They jumped off a cliff together. No. Who knows who was in those suits? I mean, I'd be not surprised at all if there was a convicted rapist as one of the Teletubbies. It's just who knows who was doing those characters? I mean, is anybody going to be like, man, what? They better have the original Teletubby cast. That doesn't look like the same actor that's moving around in that suit. Actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you take the suit off, there's nothing there. It's real. It's a real thing. It's a real species, you know? Oh my god. Madonna's off the deep end. Ugh, I'm sorry I'm talking about this gossip shit. It's on the side here. I can't ignore it. It's all on the side. Gossip. Celebrity gossip, guys. Yeah. Teletubbies. It's fucking creepy. The Teletubbies are coming. Actually, no one in the suit. It's something just so creepy about that show. Who fucking liked that show? Did anybody seriously like Teletubbies? Look at that, and look at this thing. What was the appeal of these things? I mean, seriously. Do kids like these? Fucking creepy. Teletubbies love tubby custard. What the fuck is tubby custard? It looks like... they have a trusty anthropomorphic vacuum. Look at this thing. This is fucking horrifying. Look at that. This is fucking fucking nightmarish. This will fucking haunt your dreams, this thing. That thing is a friendly vacuum? That's what your kids are watching? Probably sticks this vacuum up somebody's ass or something. God. There's probably a Vanity Fair article that's The Dark History of the Teletubbies. The Reckoning of the Teletubbies. I'm going to just Google that and see if it's real. Just I guess, because there was Elmo stuff. Remember the Elmo actor was a pedo? I just feel like there's rape stuff going on. The Teletubbies raped each other brutally after every filming. The Untold Truth of Teletubbies. They may look cuddly and cute. Well, guess what? They're fucking creepy as fuck. This is cute? What the fuck kind of... Their dead eye stare. Look at that. This is cute to somebody? Look at this. This is what your kids are watching. Look at this. I would seriously have nightmares of these things because they are like aliens. Like that you would wake up one night and these things are just floating towards you and they're like, come with us.
Come with us, please. We're the Teletubbies. Please come. Do not be alarmed. We are taking you aboard our ship for not sexual rape. It is not for evil things. Please come with us, please. Please. Fucking creeps.
There was a little problem with rabbits dying on set. Oh my god, what is that? Alright, so far, no dark sexual assault allegations. The rabbits needed to be big enough, and, oh god. We lost 7 out of 11. They killed 7 rabbits out of 11, guys. Teletubbyland flooded her own property to deter tourists. Wow. Oh. The sun baby identity was revealed. It's just this girl here. I didn't know it was a girl. I thought it was just a boy baby. Teletubbies are actually giant. The smallest Teletubby is 6'6" tall, while Tinky Winky goes up to 10 feet. What the fuck? They had to wear those suits. No, it doesn't say if there was actors. Maybe these things don't have actors inside them. That's my fear. Thought they were supposed to be aliens? Well, they weren't. This is them in Times Square walking in a 10-foot suit. They were modeled on astronauts. Oh, okay. Why don't you just make them like humans? This is fucking creepy. Oh, look at this. The actual cast is very diverse, so they don't have to make it woke. Okay, so they were played by people. Jerry Falwell criticized the homosexuality of Tinky Winky, right? Because he was purple. They had babies. That's interesting. That would go with my theory about them fucking after the... Alright, well, I guess that's the dark history, guys. The harsh dystopian truth about Teletubbies. Look at this. They look like, Oh, wow, I didn't read... Somebody made a theory about them being slaves. They are kept stupid, sedated, and enslaved, similar to the characters in Brave New World. Yeah, this is just like... There's a lot of these things now with, like, YouTube, people, like, making theories about stuff. Like, I know there was one about Jar Jar Binks being, like, an evil Sith guy. And it's like, this is all just theories, you know? People really buying into this stuff is silly because... I'm sure the creators would like endorse it. Like I would, if I made something and people kept making up new theories about it, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead. Maybe that's true because it keeps the interest in it. And it makes people maybe more, you know, into it. And it makes you seem deeper too. Like, oh yeah, that's so deep. You might be onto something. Jar Jar Binks is evil. That's definitely what it was. It wasn't just a dumb character that had no thought going to it. Teletubbies. If you go to sleep at night, make sure to shut your door because the Teletubbies might come. Make sure you keep the lights on because the Teletubbies like coming in the dark and taking your kids away. They're not. They're fine. They're cuddly and cute, aren't they? No, they're not. They look like evil pieces. Look at this. So make sure you keep your kids safe from the Teletubbies. That's all I gotta say.
We're the Teletubbies. Please, kids. And one little fact that you may not know is that the Teletubbies subsist on human babies. So if you... the Teletubbies eat children to sustain themselves. And they drink the blood of a little baby. So if you could just go ahead and not let that info get out there, we will keep your children alive and maybe they can enjoy the cute, very adorable Teletubbies. Not evil at all, Teletubbies. The reboot is coming, so watch the Teletubbies. You are required by law to watch the Teletubbies. Yes, Tinky Winky, Tinky Winky, Teletubbies.